What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore, you say you was, I never seen you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day.
California.
Welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore, you say you was, I never seen you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Janesta Coleman.
What it do, baby?
I see y'all. Let's get it. DoBetterSquad, we in here. Let's go.
What it do, baby?
I feel pretty good this morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me know if y'all guys can hear me for a second. I'm just talking like it's just me in here. Shout out to the whole DoBetterSquad. I see y'all. I see y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. You guys know me. My name is I don't know my name this morning. My name is Theo, mediocre YouTuber, but somehow, some way, you guys keep coming back. So I appreciate you. Round of applause goes to the squad. I have no idea where my applause button is. There we go. DoBetterSquad, we in here. Let me see those locations in the chat. I'm broadcasting live from Detroit, Michigan. Midwest, we in the building. Let's go. Elaine, I see you. Top of the morning. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning, governor. Right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Hey. Let's get it. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
I wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
See what we got in the building. Let's see what we got in the building. Mona D, what up, though? Where my Detroit folk at?
Hey, welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City.
Smoke and Talk, Styles .973. I see you. Laser Pants, what up, though? Elaine, top of the morning. MOP, shout out to Delaware. I see you, big bro. I see y'all. What's good? Honey Bay. Honey Bay is from the great state of Georgia.
Georgia.
I have no idea why I go blind every time I hit that button. See what it say. Bush Kangaroo. Oh, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to Australia. We getting it. What up, though? Where my Detroit people at?
Hey, welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City.
What's good? What's good?
Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City.
Cujo, I see you, bro.
What it do, baby?
Janessa, you so bad. What's going on, everybody? Happy to have everyone in here on Jesus Christ. What day is it? Theo does not keep up with days of the week. I'm way too old for that. I think it's a Wednesday. I'm like 90. It is a Wednesday. Shout out to all the Wednesdays. I don't know why we're giving shout outs to the Wednesday. I just realized in the moment that I don't keep up with the days, and that's terrible. I'm way too old for that. And apologize. I had to start the show a few minutes late. Had to go be a parent and take my son to school. That's some bullshit. I ain't here for all that. I'm here for the squad, bro. I ain't here to be raising no parents. Raising no child. Shout out to Last One Left Hayes Last One Left Hayes out there in the great state of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Shout out to you, man. Who all we got in the building? Man? Let's see. Holding down South Carolina, Sean Taylor. Yeah, bro. Rod the God representing H-Time.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
Shout out to Rod Neal, man. He a good dude. Let's see. Who else we got in the building? Smoke and talk. Y'all already know.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore, you say you was, I never see you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Make sure you guys are subscribed to Smoke and Talk, Mona D, Bella Rings. Who else am I missing? Shout out to the homie Project Leroy. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And Moz, go ahead and drop those links. Good morning, everyone. Says Anne Marie Dixon. Shout out to you, Anne Marie. I apologize. I don't remember seeing your name before today, but we all fine. Shout out to everybody. What's going on? Callie in the building. BLJ. Shout out to BLJ. You know I got you, bro. BLJ, huge supporter of the show, man. Let's see. Shout out to Charleston. Shout out to South Carolina, man. Y'all got to send me something for that South Carolina drop. Toronto. Oh, you know, man, Toronto. Shout out to you. See, now I meant to get a Toronto drop a long time ago. But I already know what I want to get. Let's see. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan says, New Orleans in the building. Shout out to the boot, man. Shout out to the boot.
We the 504 boys. We the 504 boys. What?
What's going on, everybody? Happy NCAA tournament, says Project Leroy. Shout out to the NCAA tournament, man. Didn't even know that was going on this morning. It's cracking, everybody. Shout out to the homie Derek Gaines. He says, Theo, if you don't play that blight, I'm going to tap you out. Derek, good to see you, bro. You lucky I was supposed to delete that bite, but I still got it, man. Laser Pan says, Toronto, not too far from you, A-Coop. Shout out to Laser Pan. Shout out to homie Quebec. Now I definitely got to have some, I got to get a Canada drop or two. No, Toronto's about 4 hours, Laser Pants. I've been, but it's like just for work. Like just shooting up to Toronto and shooting right back because, you know, I make my bread as a courier. So I've been up to Toronto twice, but it was like in the middle of the night. But it's like 4.5 hour drive. So yeah, not that far. Probably about the same distance driving from Detroit to Chicago. Let's see what we got here. Salty Fighter Biker says, what it do, Bay Area up in this bitch. Shout out to Cali, man. What's up, Theo? We up hella early. Facts, bro. I stayed up to catch y'all. I straight up missed class yesterday. Sorry, Professor. Sorry, Professor. Theo, sleep is for suckers. Shout out to you, bro. And salute to all my vets, man.
General, I salute you.
Great to see y'all, man. Air horn everybody, bro. What's going on, Bella Rings? All right, man. So let's get it started, man. So, what do we got? What do we got for today? What do we have for today? So I found a clip today with Jason Black. He dropped yesterday, and I just thought it was a really good clip because I made a few videos. Actually, 2 of them I dropped yesterday that wasn't planned, but ended up being sort of similar in topics. And basically, the discussion that I had in those videos was that it seems like older women never give younger women the game. Like it's so many, like it's so few women that's older that you see actually trying to give younger women game. And a lot of people think that's because of competition. Women, even older women, still look at younger women as their competition. And that's why I think people like Aunt Jenny, you know, end up getting so much love because it's rare to see. So that's the clip that I got. This young gentleman calls up to Jason Black to talk to him about, you know, just trying to what's going on in his life. And the interview just is really good to me. But first, let's start off with a little Kendra G nonsense. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'm a blind react to one that Kendra just dropped. I have no idea what's going on. I know a chick has a kid and her child's father is locked up. That's all I know. So let's get to it. Make sure you guys, I shout out to BLJ, that's retired sailor over there. Myself, 6-year Air Force veteran. I wasn't that good in the Air Force. But shout out to y'all, man. Let's get to the video. First video is Kendra G, but I just want to get to the second one more than anything. We just need this one to fill up some time. So just give me 1 second here. Where is this? Here we go. We going. Getting there faster.
Hello? Hi. Hey, baby.
Oh shit, that's not it. It's the wrong one. Oh, maybe I did add it. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. See, this is what happens when you do parent and stuff. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Where's this goddamn? Okay, yeah, there you go. My bad. I thought I put it on here. I might have to adjust my camera a little bit.
This is Aries.
Yeah, let me adjust this camera a little bit, and then we'll be all set to go. Let's see. There we go. See, this is a blind reaction. When Kendra just dropped this one last night, I just know this chick has a child, and her son and her child's father is locked up. That's all Theo know. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well. Let's get to it.
Sacramento, California, 26.
No, I'm a Virgo.
Check. Is your zodiac sign
I'm named
Aries?
after my grandmother's sign.
Okay, so we have a lag. I hate this. So we got to follow this 7-second rule.
God damn it.
Just wait. Can you take your earpiece out?
So to the homie BLJ says, yes, sir, Navy retired veteran, 21 years, 3 combat wars, 12 shipboard deployments. Salute to you, man.
General, I salute you.
That's why I said the other day when we were talking about vets, I did 6 years and I deployed twice. And I think Joe was making fun of me about only deploying twice. I'm like, bro, a lot of people deploy a lot more than me, man. But yeah, let's get to it.
Okay. So they're telling me there's a big...
I'm sorry, that's why I paused it. Not just for BLJ's comment. I apologize for stopping it again. It's because it's goddamn 7 seconds. That's why I stopped it, because I wanted to say, this is a blind reaction, so I didn't get a chance to look at this. In the future, if Kendra G is on some 7-second shit, 7 seconds, my internet sucks. I'm not going to play those videos. That just literally hit me in a moment. That's why I had to pause the video, because I didn't realize this, because it's blind reaction. She gonna be on her 7-second shit. I'm gonna shut up.
It's a big lag. We're going to follow the 7-second rule. So just wait 7 seconds after to answer my questions. Here we go. So I'm going to start off from the beginning. Oh, this is Aries. She's a Virgo, Sacramento, California, 26. A pharmacy check.
She just
One
turned
child.
7.
How old is the child?
Okay.
Remember, wait 7 seconds.
Y'all was going in on that lady Gap yesterday.
So
Y'all was going in.
Just turned 7. Okay. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a God-fearing man, for one. Somebody who just has basic morals and values. Somebody that's trying to get their life, on track. It's not about a certain type you have to be. Or
I will, most definitely.
Amount you got to make or anything. Just somebody that's trying to do better in their life. You know what I'm saying? It has a plan and a goal.
What's your deal breakers?
Men that do drugs,
ghetto shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hardcore drugs.
Hit the like button.
And women beaters. You know what I'm saying? Liars, things like that. Those are hardcore no's. Mm-hmm.
Could he have kids? She said yes. Do you want more children?
At this point in my life, right now, no. I don't want no more kids without being married first. I will not have no more kids unwed.
Okay. So one would say, well, you were young. I think you were 19 when you had your 7-year-old. What made you come to that conclusion?
Well, even with my 7-year-old, she was planned. Her dad asked for her. I was in a relationship with him for years. Our families were joined. We were, even at 19, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. And so she was born into a family. It was never supposed to, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in single parent households, and we were supposed to break that generational curse. You know what I'm saying? Raise our baby in a 2-parent household, just break that barrier. But it didn't work out. So, you got to do his best.
Since she was planned, why didn't y'all plan to get married when you either had her or before you had her? 7 seconds.
7. Hold on. Punch this bitch.
Her dad actually went to jail for 16 months.
I'm rich, bitch. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'm halfway listening. Did she just say her kid's father got sentenced to 16 years? Shout out to the homie Project Leroy. He says, play Young Jeezy. What did it say? Play Young Jeezy for South Carolina. Shout outs. There you go, man. There you go. I got you, bro. All you guys got to do is tell me. Let's see here. I think I got a super chat. Let me grab here. Who's this? Shout out to, somebody was calling me because of that exclusive Do Better Squad interview we had yesterday with my sister. Somebody in the chat said I was related to King Pookie. I don't remember who said it. I didn't appreciate that. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Let me grab this. I remember that shit. I think it was Sam. Theo related to King Pookie. Shout out to homie Cujo 340, man. Shout out to the Virgin Islands, bro. Oops, wrong one. Cujo says, spoiler alert, she gonna hit you with the 7 seconds. 7 more times. Oh, I gotta hit it again, bro. God damn, Cujo. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the heads up, but god damn it. Man, I'm telling you, this time I have no excuse because I had to blind react. But in the future, if she does 7 seconds, I'm not even gonna review the clip, man. Kendra, get your shit together. I have 30,000 subs. You got well over, what, she had like 100? 150? Come on now. Get it together. I want to react to better content instead of making my own. Back to it. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, my God.
Her dad went to jail for 16 years?
He locked up. They won't let me out.
Okay. So her
Facts,
dad is currently in jail now, right?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, like, why I'm a single mom. They think I'm just a single mom, you know, like how some people be out here without the no. Her dad went to jail like really early in her life. So I just, you know, put on my big girl pants and was like, I'm gonna take care of my baby, you know, regardless.
Facts, SP.
Okay, let me jump in.
This kid's in 7 seconds. Shit's gonna drive me crazy.
Okay, well, what did he go to jail for? Do you mind telling us?
It was a robbery.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
He a stick-up kid?
Did you know this kind of behavior when you were with him? Like, was he doing stuff that could lead him to jail when you were dating him?
I'm gonna be so real. Where I come from, like, I'm in Sacramento, California, but I'm from the Bay. I'm from San Francisco, California.
She from the Bay, BLJ.
We get money, so you know he was getting money, and if my nigga get money, you not like trying to be like that, but you know, like, I'm rocking with him, and we was doing good. He ended up just doing something really terrible.
So basically, she just admitted that she knew. And this goes back to what we were talking about just last week with King Pookie. She knew what type of dude he was, but still chose to have a baby with him. She knew he was, did you know he was out here doing it? Well, you know, we from the Bay. Like, that's... I hate when people say that shit. I'm from insert such and such, so that's why I act the way you act. No, you act the way you act because you're just a shit person. It doesn't, yes, environment molds you in one aspect, but you just are who you are. Don't blame it on your environment. But you see that she knew this dude was a piece of shit. She knew this dude was out here. I'm assuming stick-up kid because she said he was out here getting money, but she knew about it and he just did it. He was just sentenced to a 16-year bid. These women know that these dudes are like this, but they still choose, keyword choose, to have babies by them. Man, back to it. I'm gonna shut up. Hit the like button.
Okay. No, listen. I feel like
everything
with life.
Okay, no big deal.
Through experiences, and our experiences teach us how to make moves better differently, right?
Pookie honest.
So
it's
that's
funny
what
there.
life is all about. But what I wanted, you know, a lot of times we talk when women come on my show, single moms or whatever, and they reveal.
Oh yeah, she a cutie pie. She definitely cute.
Child's father's in jail. Whatever he did, that's on him. But I just want the woman to own up to the fact that I was aware of his behavior that could
shout out to you, Boosh.
Jail. So I got to own up to that, and now I know I have to choose a better type of guy. Because what happens is women come on the show and they always blame the man, and vice versa, men blame women too. But I feel I'm a firm believer in law of attraction. So you got to honor who you were in that moment as you're dealing with that said person, so you can like correct that behavior as you move forward. So now you just you'll date a man that's not potentially
yes. We're gonna God fearing, you know what I'm saying? Who has morals, you know, we're on a whole different path. But that's my truth.
I like that,
you know,
man.
And I stand in it. It's, you know, I was raised, my mom taught me this. Don't do nothing you ever have any shame in. You know what I'm saying? And that's my truth. That's my story, my real life. And I did what I was supposed to do. So, you know, like you said, you live and you learn. And I'm young, so.
Yeah. I can respect that. We all go through it, child. We all go through it. I can respect that.
We all don't have babies by motherfuckers who rob people. No. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Fuck out of here. Bad advice.
Let's keep going. So Aries,
Hit the like button.
I think we still got this lag. So let's try to follow the 7-second rule.
Fucking hit.
Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Relax, Theo.
No.
Musa.
Yes. Potentially.
Facts. I caught that.
So look, my mom has always said, like, I have an ugly boy syndrome. I like men that treat me nice. So I'm not saying you can look like whatever, but honestly, I have never went for the cutest guys. I go for the men that treat me good. Make me
Sporty Line. What's good, yo?
Now let me ask this next question. Do you go for men with money?
I need to start more. Yeah, I need to start more.
What's good,
That's
Asa?
the problem. Like, being able to have that humbleness about me and being on the street, I understand ups and downs, different hustles. No, you need to have your head on straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of sticking it out with niggas and being so understanding.
So, because I think you're a beautiful girl. So I want to make sure I'm understanding. So you don't mind. So you said you don't usually go for attractive men. You don't mind guys who are unattractive. And so he could be unattractive and not have a lot of money. Because I think a woman like you might say, you don't care about the money because, you don't care about the attractiveness because he's making up for it.
Actually, if you get to know me in person, most people will tell you I'm super down to earth. Very down to earth.
Okay.
Hard to believe, but I'm very down to earth.
I could be wrong. Well, listen, I don't think what I'm saying is not down to earth, right? I'm just saying that not unfortunate, men value looks, women value money. So, like, sometimes guys will make exceptions if they feel like a woman's beautiful, and sometimes women make exceptions for a guy who may not be attracted to them, but has money. So that's what I was asking. But that's not the rule of thumb for every human being.
It annoys me that Kendra has to, explain like this basic shit to a lot of people. Woke Will says, where does Kendra live? I was doing Zoom meetings in Kenya on fiber internet. We're in the U.S. Bro, I believe y'all correct. I believe she's in Chicago because that's where her show is at. I think her issue, of course, I don't fucking know, but I think that she always talking about she be in the high rise. I think what it is that I think it's as simple as this. And you guys correct me in the chat because I'm no expert. I think what it is that when you do streaming, you have to stream with your Ethernet cable. You can't stream off Wi-Fi. I mean, I found that out before I even streamed because everyone would tell me that you have to stream with your connection. I think she goes off Wi-Fi, and I think she's on her phone. I think she's on her phone because she probably don't know how to do it, man. Get a third-party app so you can stream IG through your computer. I think she's just on her phone. It's connected to the Wi-Fi, and she's too dumb to realize that's her issue. Everyone else knows it except her, man. And someone with her following should have like a team, like producers. So not just one. She shouldn't be one person with someone with her size of subscribers, man. It's crazy. Back to it.
All right, let's do the Kendra G.
I look crazy. I look a little crazy.
It's good, D. Sammy. Oh, let me look.
Thank you.
You got a body, girl.
Let me rewind it. I missed that.
Let's do the Kendra G.
I look crazy.
Kendra say everybody got a body though, but she cute though. She's definitely a cute girl. She's slim. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, you got a body, girl.
Most excited Kendra
You
gets.
got a body, girl. So when was your last relationship, Aries?
Real relationship, like 2 years ago, probably more.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Valentine's Day. I'm an answer. I'm an honest person. Valentine's Day. I had a Valentine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was what, a month ago? Is that
no? They're
person
actually
an
not. I
option?
just blocked them. I gave them the option to be an option on Valentine's Day. That was their last straw. That's somebody I had been dealing with. Like, I'm a person, like, I don't I'll give a nigga a chance over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately. And he was living his life, I was living my life, own house, own all that. So I understand life, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real adult. On Valentine's Day, he had the chance to do better. He did nothing. So after that, it was over. Like, I'm quick to block a nigga.
But you just said that
but like, we used to follow up after that. Let me say this. On Valentine's Day, it was cool. after that, we were supposed to like go to brunch and things like that. It didn't pan out like how it was supposed to pan out.
He
like,
already
you know what I'm
hit.
saying? He came over. He brought me roses and a card. But like I didn't know him.
So why'd you have sex
I was
with
gonna do
him?
regardless. That was for me. It wasn't for him. It was like for my life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
BOJ, what is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? Shout out to Mona D. Random fact, Mona, for the Detroit one we did yesterday, Mona D was the one that sent it to me, yo. like, Mona sent that shit to me only for it to spiral into what it spiraled to yesterday. That's pretty funny. Shout out to Mona D.
Okay. Okay, you be honest. And then after that,
No.
left.
When he got home and told me, "Oh, I'm going to go to brunch with you," I came all the way to another city, like to meet him and things like that. He didn't follow up with what he was supposed to do, like after Valentine's Day.
Okay. So y'all had Valentine's Day. You were satisfied
Me too,
with
Derek.
that. It was after Valentine's Day. He didn't follow up. And after, as in like the 15th,
Probably
the
a
next
week
day
later,
or
he
a
was
week
like,
later.
you know, next day he, of course, hit me like, "Oh, babe, da 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 da." He spent the night at my house. Stayed. By the time he got home, he's like, "Oh, da da da, I had an amazing time. I'm gonna come back out there this weekend, or you gonna come out this way, blah blah blah, right? Because we live in two different cities."
He hit
So
it.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'll figure it out. Drop my baby up, whatever the case may be." When I came out to the city, it didn't really pan out how it was supposed to pan out. So at that point, he's a pointless nigga. You're not trying to put effort into my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really showing you effort. I'm cool with that.
But here's the deal. Why do he need to show effort? He got the draws, baby. GTD. And you know what? I'm going to let Styles.973 says his best.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money.
Back to it. I ain't going to play the whole thing.
Okay. So he's done. Okay. So
'Cause I choose
why do you think
to
you're
be.
single? So you're on my show.
Yes,
though. You
I don't
choose
want
not
to be single,
anymore?
but I choose to be because the options are bad. Like I'd rather be single than being dumb.
You'd rather be single than being dumb. Okay. And why would a guy
I'm
be
a great
lucky to be with
person.
you?
I offer a lot, but like, forget my looks. Like, of course, I'm a chunky, like, type shit. But in reality, no, I'm a really good person. Like I offer you, like good mental stability. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on,
like, I offer
Adrian?
you like just a good person to have. Everybody's not solid. Everybody ain't loyal. Everybody ain't genuinely like real. You know what I'm saying? Like my morals is different. My values different. The way that I was raised is different. So it just
Facts,
makes
SP.
me overall a different person. You know what I'm saying? And then plus the looks. Niggas don't expect me to be how I am,
Facts, Larry.
How do they normally expect
Like a
you to
bird
be?
brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches are dumb. I'm extremely intelligent, very skilled, very independent. So I know how to do a lot. I do a lot on my own, take care of my family,
Extremely intelligent people don't have babies with dudes who rob banks. Even though I don't think he ever said he robbed banks, but he was robbing people with assault, got 16 years. And I think it might have been a body in there too. She said she did something horrible, but I'm only halfway listening. I'm watching y'all comments. Let me grab the super chat. We get right back to it because I want to get to the next video. That's what we're here for. Not to laugh at this bird brain. Let's see here. Extremely intelligent person, but her child's father robbed the check cashing joint. Let's see here. Shout out to the homie D Scott. Shout out to you, bro. PCA. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the super chat, man. Let's get back to it, man. We only got a couple minutes. I want to get to this. Only about a minute or two. I want to get back to this next video.
boss. When they meet me, they like
A real boss. Where she work?
Like, she cool. And then I'm hella funny, like, I'm down to earth, like, so it'd be cool.
Okay. There was something I was gonna say. So, are you in a space
Facts,
that you
Joe.
desire a relationship?
Chelsea.
I would like, at minimal, a partnership.
Okay. So what is the definition of a
Being able
partnership?
to rely on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be emotionally, mentally, we're gonna skip the physically part, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be a sneaky link, but just having a good person there. I understand, just especially me being so dedicated to my life and like getting to where I need to be. I understand life is hard. We don't got time to be laying up 24/7 and doing all the, you know what I'm saying, lovey-dovey shit. But if you my person, be my person.
Okay, they're saying we have a lag again.
Oh my God. What? You motherfucker. You lucky I'm doing something. That's the only reason I've ended this video.
Is this a committed partnership or are you guys both
I'm doing something right now.
No, we're committed.
Be with other people. Okay, so why is it not considered a relationship? If it's her Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi.
Oh God.
People sound confused. People have been confused. I've been confusing all day. Now her Wi-Fi is going. Let me
shut up. I'm done with Kendra and that bullshit Wi-Fi. I'm done with that. Shout out to Chelsea's live line. This is what I was working on right now. Chelsea, I talked about you the other day, but you weren't here. In a good way. I wasn't clowning you and that shit. Oh, I'm so tired of Kendra and her guy. 7 seconds. Fix your Wi-Fi. Oh my God, that is so infuriating. I don't see how she still has an audience. What I want you guys to do, man, if you guys can, I just put in a comment. I meant to pin it. Give me 1 second here. Did I pin it? I don't think I pinned it. Okay, here we go. Let me pin this comment. I want to do this. I want to see if I can do this for anybody, man, who rock with the squad. We need to get Chelsea monetized. Chelsea Live Line is at 904 subscribers. 904. All she needs is to get to 1,000. 96. It's 98 of us in here right now. It's 98 of us in here right now. We can do this shit today. I'm gonna grab that super chat. We can do this shit today. And I'm gonna do this for anybody, man. We need to get Chelsea monetized. She's got 904 subscribers. If all of us went over there to sub to her, if you guys aren't subbed to her already, we might have a few people that's already subbed to her. We can get her to 1,000 now, bro. Why don't y'all do that, man? We get to the next video, but I'm gonna keep saying this shit. It's pinned to the top of the chat. I should hold the video till y'all do it, but I don't think y'all stay for that. But if y'all can, please go subscribe to Chelsea. Let's get her to 1,000. Yo, we can do this shit in like an hour. It ain't gonna take it. It's free, you motherfuckers. Let's get back to it. Let's see. Let's get to the next video. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to this super chat real quick. I apologize. We don't care about you being funny. Yeah, don't even get me started on that, man. Let's see. I got a super chat here. Why is it not coming up? Was fire. Dude got great potential. Yeah, man, I know. Why is my thing is not coming up here? I see your super chat, bro, but it won't bring it up to the screen. Let's see. Oh, maybe am I stuck on that one? Okay, cool. Let me see if this will work now. I thought all that shit. Now my shit ain't working right. Let me see. Bear, I can see it, bro, but I can't. Seriously. Salty Bay, my bad. I'm gonna try to fix my chat because it won't bring it up to the screen. But I'll read your comment. I'll bring it up to the screen here in a second. Salty Bay, I'm gonna have to fix my chat window. But he said, seriously, the Bay is not taking an L. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Let me get the video started and I'll fix my chat while I'm in the background because my chat thing seems to have stopped on me. So let me get to the second video and I'll see the other super chats. I'll make sure I acknowledge you guys as well. Just bear with me 1 second. And yeah, this video is Jason Black. A guy calls in. The Jason Black show. I don't know how old Jason Black is, but like I said earlier, I just made 2 videos yesterday that kind of talked about how older women don't really give younger women advice. So when I saw this video, I was like, it's such a difference, such a contrast between how men and women act when it comes to that same subject. Men, we feel like it's our obligation, our duty to give younger men game, where it seems like a lot of older women, it doesn't apply to all, obviously, but a lot of older women flat out refuse to give younger women game. So watching this video, I was like, dude, this is how everyone should be. And Jason Black is dope. I love his content. So let's get to it. And let me fix my chat here. Bear with me 1 second. I think I already got it.
All right, here, Jordan.
Yep.
All right, you're on live with
Let me fix my chat. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so to make it quick, I guess, my name's Jordan, obviously. I go to IU in Fort Wayne, and I'm studying Bachelor of Science in Dental Technology in hopes of going to dental school, specializing in something. So I guess that's my education route.
Specializing in something. I don't like the sound of that already, but go ahead.
I'm going to let it play. I just want to say, we already got 15 more people subbed to her channel, y'all. Let's get her to 1,000, man. We can do this shit. Hit the subscribe button for her channel. We almost there, man. Let's get it. Let's get Chelsea monetized before the show is over. Let's get to it.
Well,
let me fix my chat.
It's either going to be ortho or periodontics.
You need to be clear on that now, young man. This doesn't need to be well, I'm not so sure. No. You need to be rock solid sure about that right now. So that you can devote 100% of your energies and going in the right direction and committing yourself to it. This is not the time, I'm sure not sure what I want right here. This is how you end up being a dentist who's not sure what he wants to do. If you make decisions too quickly, you are reckless. If you make decisions too slowly, you're indecisive. And that becomes a habit, if it isn't already. So I'm going to recommend that you fix that one right now. How long have you been in school?
I'm a junior.
You have been in there too damn long not to know which direction you're going to go in. This is a bad sign for your future. Stop being indecisive. You cannot be a working professional and you are indecisive. You will make indecisive financial decisions, indecisive location decisions. You cannot afford to do this. So, I don't know which one you favor more. I recommend you take a look at what has the most upward mobility and choose that one. But you need to make that decision now.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. I guess I have struggled. This isn't why I called in, but since you mentioned it, I have struggled with indecisiveness.
Talk to him.
And I guess that kind of is why I'm calling in, because my fiance, she wants to move out. And you can see her on her screen. She wants to move out, and I've got a year left in my undergrad. I live at home. I have, just a normal household, no strict rules or anything like that. But, we're getting married here soon. And
how old are you, son?
25.
How old is she?
About to be 25. 24.
Does she have any children?
No.
Where is she from originally?
She's from here, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay, my apologies. I had my chat fixed, so I just had to acknowledge the super chats. So 25, no kids, girlfriend's about the same age, Fort Wayne, Indiana. So just let me grab these super chats, and I'll make sure I get back to it. I just had to fix my chat real quick. Yeah, he said, the baby not taking this L. Nah, bro. Hey, man, I don't really be on that take that L stuff. I just know sometimes we got to take it. I had to take one yesterday, and I think I'm going to have to take it again because I'm pretty sure Dave is going live with that. Shout out to Chelsea. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Let me get to this one. Let's see. I think I had one more super chat I want to acknowledge you back to the video. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Chelsea. I thought about you the other day. We got to run those numbers up. Yeah, I'm going to check it again, man. Let's get Chelsea up to 1,000. I'm going to shut up. Back to it. I'm about to check her page right now. Appreciate the super chat, Chelsea.
Okay. How long have you two known each other?
We went to high school together, but we started dating like 5 years ago.
Let me ask you a direct question, young man. Have you ever suspected that she has cheated on you?
Cheated, like physically, having sex with other men? No.
He knows. I'm about to say, yeah, he knows what I'm asking him.
Well, a few years back.
Yeah, there you go.
I caught her texting this guy.
Jason's so good, man.
She said happy birthday to him, and then come to find out, they would text regularly, I guess.
Okay, let me try this a different way, young man.
SP, you stupid.
This
bro.
other fella,
Salute,
I'm not
Scott.
going to get into why you were prompted to look through her phone, or look at why she was doing that. But if you did, then that means there was already smoke. So that right there tells you everything. If you're suspicious for a reason. However, let's go a little bit further. This other fella, did you know him?
I knew of this guy for sure.
Okay. How did you know of him?
Athlete.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? I think I just got off the phone with this story. Folks, there's nothing new under the sun. What was she in high school? Was she a cheerleader?
No, but she wanted the athletes.
But you're not an athlete.
I play baseball, but baseball is
You're not an athlete.
No, you ain't no athlete, bro.
No
offense.
Football.
No offense, young man.
Yeah,
no offense, young man. You're not an athlete. But no offense. But yeah. And she wasn't with you in high school.
I'm just gonna be honest. She didn't. I don't know. I never reached out to her, but she wouldn't have gone for me in high school. I'll say that. I'm sure.
And now you want to marry her just a few years later.
She's very convincing.
And you're very gullible.
Talk to him.
It's my sister in the background.
Because here's the issue. This chick is the prettiest thing you ever been with. You don't have a lot of experience with females. You haven't been with a lot of females. You are like a lot of responsible young black men. You have focused on improving yourself, being a credit to the people, improving the landscape, honoring your father and your mother. That is admirable. Right. And you need to be with a woman who respects that.
Talk to him.
Not a female who her preferred choices fell through and let me go grab this little cornball dude over here because he's going somewhere. And then if I get a kid with him or whatever, then I can ball out. Then I can bounce out. Even though she'll be in a very compromised position, irresponsibility doesn't change. So my thing is, you said she was in high school, she liked athletes then, and then a few years ago, you just caught that. So what I'm saying is that's who she is. Now, she might be a good employee. This is not about her being a good employee. This is about who you are as a person. And this is who she is. But you already know this. Now, you're going to school to possibly be a dentist or an orthodontist. You better get that straightened out because the more disciplined you are, the more directed you are, the better your life will be exponentially. By the way, what's she doing?
Man.
He don't even need to say it. Oh, by the way, when I was saying subscribe to Chelsea's channel, that wasn't an option, motherfucker. Go hit that shit. I'm dead ass serious. We just got Chelsea it looks like about 24 subscribers. We need to get about 75. There's 100 of us in here. We can do that shit this hour. Stop being a dick. Go over I left it right there in the chat. Go hit the subscribe button. It's free. Back to it. Right before we get back to it, we got a super chat here I need to grab. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was wanting that because I want to stop. Go subscribe to Chelsea's channel. It's free. We can do that shit. We can actually do it. It's not something that's far-fetched. Shout out to the homie Last One Left. Hey, shout out to you, bro. You know I got to do it one time for you.
Roll Tide.
He says, get him right. Facts, bro. Facts, man.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
And this is why I love this clip. See, me and Last One Left Hayes, we right here, man. I know he said he in Fort Wayne for another week, so we in the same town. This is what men do. This is what men, fuck the feelings, fuck all that shit. This is what you need to hear. Straight up. And Jason doesn't benefit whatsoever. Yeah, he might get some more content out of this, but he doesn't benefit no way. And I think D. Samuel said Jason is about 48. So he has 20 plus years on this man. And this is what I said the other day. I think a couple people misinterpreted what I was saying when I was talking about we all have an elder. We are all someone's elder. When I say that, I'm not saying that you're elderly, but I'm saying if you're 40 and myself, Boosh Ninja's 24. I know Boosh said he's 24. I'll be 40 this year. I'm Boosh's elder. He should be able to look to me and say, hey, Theo, you got some advice for me. And I should be able to give him game. And I should want to do that. And that's something that seems is lacking when it comes to women. That's why I love seeing women giving, especially older women, giving younger women advice. Back to it. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe to Chelsea's channel. Let's get that up.
I don't want to dog her out, but quotes, she's in school. She goes to WGU right now. Do you know what that is? It's an online program.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so
I'm familiar with Western Governors.
Yes. It's a legit school if you actually
son, you asked me did I know what WGU was? I said yes, Western Governors. Then you said it's a legit school. The fact that I can tell you what that acronym means probably tells you I know what it is, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's legit if you actually do it, but she'll do one class. She'll work on her schoolwork like once a month. So
subscribe to Chelsea's channel. I'm gonna check it right now.
I'm still in school, but she's not really in school.
So in other words, she's nursing.
No.
She isn't even doing that.
Not even do. She started out in nursing.
There you go. There you go. I'm not guessing my way through this.
No,
yeah.
She did start out in it and then dropped, and now she's doing healthcare management. Right?
Thank you. So she's trying to move at her own pace, but the problem is she's not focused and not moving at her own pace.
Yes.
Brother, you need people. Okay, listen to me. This is how young men screw their lives up. There's that meme with the lions that says only roll with people who are on the same mission that you're on. Mm-hmm. She's not part of the herd of lions, pack of lions. She isn't. She's not. Mm-hmm. She's looking for you to be the responsible person. She can lounge. And she is just the prettiest thing that you ever been with. That's why you got stars in your eyes. If you actually would take some time to meet some other females and so you can make a comparison, a real world comparison. Is this chick the best I can do? Because let me be very, very clear. And how old's your sister?
20.
Okay, she knows the damn. I'm gonna say this with her in the room because she knows the damn truth. A woman is never single. Women do not pedestalize men, and women absolutely never, ever tell themselves that you are the best she can do.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
He preaching. I'm gonna let it go right back in. I just had to read this one from Big Smooth. Big Smooth said, shout out to you, Big Smooth. Had a simp intervention last night at work with a dude like this, letting his girl keep knocking him off his purpose is square. Facts, bro.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
This is how it should be. Like, I just had the comment highlighted. I was going to pin it, but I want to leave Chelsea's up here. This is how it should be. This is how it should be. This is him taking this young man underneath his wing for 25 minutes. Let me give you the best goddamn game you ever had in your life. Because he's going to ask him about his father, and he's going to get into that as well. And also, you got to think about this young man is obviously smart, but his sister is 22, and the sister's in the room, and his sister already knows that, her brother's getting played a little bit. Let me grab the super chat, and I promise we get back to it. We got Chelsea up like 30 subs. Let me check it again. Right before I grab the super chat, let me check this. Let me see where Chelsea is. Chelsea was at, what was that, 904 when we started? 934. We got her up 30, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep going. We can get her up there. Hit the goddamn subscribe button to Chelsea's channel. It's pinned at the top. Don't be a dick. Let me grab the super chat real quick. Let's see here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me grab it. I think it was a couple. Was it one? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's see here. Okay. I want to make sure. Just give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure I didn't miss one. Okay, I know I got that one from last one left. Hey, okay, this is DeMarco. Shout out to DeMarco, man.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore. You say you was, I never see you.
See, DeMarco says, sad thing is he's still going to marry her, bruh. You know what though, man? We all speculate, man. I saw that whole interview. If you guys haven't, I think he may have. I think this young man called in for reason A. But Jason gave him a whole lot of game about reason B. And I don't think he was expecting to get so much game about reason B. I think he called in about his career. But Jason ended up giving him a ton of advice about his personal life, his girlfriend. So I kind of think he was wrapping his mind around all these things because he doesn't have anybody in his life to give him this game. So he was hearing it all for the first time. And I think, you know what, man? I think I'll have a better call at the end. But I'm thinking more, if I had to lean towards Theo, do you think he's still going to marry her or he's not? Who's to say, man? But I think maybe I'm just being hopeful here. But I'm thinking maybe he leans the opposite direction. But we'll see. Appreciate the super chat, man. Let's get back to it.
Ain't that right, sis?
Yes, that's right. She knows that's right.
A woman never does that. I ain't gonna ask what her situation is, but I'm pretty sure her life situation bears it out. That's why she's over there giggling. She's snitching on herself. And that's the bottom line. Brother, they don't, we sit up here and pedestalize them, and you want her to be the best you can do so that you can start focusing on other things. Okay, now we got the companionship situation solved. I can go focus on these other things. And that's the wrong way to think about it. Because if she's not willing to cooperate with that program, you're shackled to it.
And we went shopping for the apartment this weekend, right? And
who's got the job?
Well, she works full time.
Hit the like button.
And I have a part-time gig while I'm in school. She works at Parkview.
Okay, well, you don't have to go on all these details there. My real point here is, from a relationship standpoint, my ears are all the way up. My ears are all the way up. I'm not going to tell you I approve of it. I'm not going to say that. You saw the first question I asked you. You saw it. Because I can look at you and see you remind me of a young Jason Black. You remind me of myself at 16, 17. By the time I got in my mid-20s, it was different. But you remind myself at 16, 17. So I know a responsible, square, young black male when I see him. And that's great. That's wonderful. In the hands of a female who knows what to do with him. And exploiting him is not knowing what to do with him. She's keeping her options open, young man. And marrying her will not change this. You already know this. I will also tell you something else that your sister knows. You are under no obligation and there is no incentive for you to marry her. She will be right where she is. She's not going anywhere. So when you make the decision that you want to marry her at some point in the future, she will be right where you left her. Now, I know what you're telling yourself right now. There's this feeling, this bubbling up in your midsection right now. It's a very unpleasant one. It's so tight that it actually almost feels like physical pain. It's a feeling that goes something like this. But Jason, some other dude gonna be grabbing them butt cheeks and doing whatever. Dude, you can't prevent that now. And you see every warning sign known to man.
Facts. Talk to him.
You have no control over that now. You want to know what manhood is? Manhood is you managing your access to women, not her access to men. You want to make her start taking you more seriously? Do one thing, young man. Show her that you can pull 2 other chicks. Clearly you haven't. Not as good or better than her. Because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking like you are to me now. You done probably got some soup cans. You have not got some chicks who belong with an orthodontist.
Ooh, no, not with the...
Okay, young man, listen, I'm not guessing my way through this. I'm trying to give you the Reader's Digest version. He's having consternation. He's having denial. This is tough. He ain't heard it like this before. I'm reading the mail. Brother, do you realize I went straight to the correct question to ask you about her? We didn't even have to talk for any real length of time.
I'm not even going to lie. Watching Jason Black's content tells me I need to step my motherfucking game up, bro. Even though I don't have call-in shows or anything like that. I just realized yesterday, it hit me during the live. A couple things when I was talking to my sister on the call yesterday. One, that was my first guest. That was my first ever guest on the Do Better podcast. And I realized real time during the call, because I asked her a question, didn't realize I didn't know what to ask her next. And then my immediate statement was, shit, I've never interviewed anybody. I need to learn how to interview somebody. Those were my very next statements. And it's just funny because somebody else was in the chat was like, yeah, Theo, you don't want to be like Kendra. Doing YouTube for 5 years and still can't interview anybody. It just all hit me in a moment. Shout out to Chelsea's live link. Another shout out to Theo in the chat for subbing. No, shout out to you. No problem. No problem. That's what we do for each other. And I seen Kofa in the chat. I'm gonna have Kofa up when his time comes near. Mona D, anybody who needs it. And we need to get Chelsea to 1,000 subscribers. So since she got the super chat and she's got everybody's attention, let's go back to the channel. I believe we were at 904 when we started. She's currently at 938. So we about a third of the way through. I think a lot of you bastards is acting bashful. I know a subscription is a bit of a commitment to a lot of viewers. Go hit the goddamn subscribe button. It's free. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Back to it. Appreciate the super chat.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Oh, I think I got one more.
I can look at you and see why she wants to be with you. And I can also see that she doesn't know what to do with it. She's got plans for you, but there are plans that serve her, not plans that serve you.
Yeah, she said she doesn't want to be a work because I have a business and
no, you don't. But go ahead.
Well, no, I have a screen printing and embroidery business.
Okay, we'll come back to that, young man.
I love Jason Black. He'll be on that shit. You got a business? No, you don't. We'll come back to that, young man. That's so funny, man. Shout out to the homie D Scott. What D Scott say over here?
Where's my money, bitch?
D Scott says he's one Asian chick away from getting a passport after undergrad. Facts, bro.
Bang! It's good.
Facts. That's a great comment, man. A great observation. Back to it, bro.
But anyway, she wants to be taken care of. She wants to sit there so she can post pictures on Instagram. Let's just cut the chase. She wants to post pictures on Instagram, take booty shots, and this is why you're enamored, because this is the flyest thing a little young square nigga's ever been with. I understand it, but you're blinded by it. You don't have to marry her. There's no incentive. There's no obligation. There's no pressure on you. Where's she going?
I feel the pressure though. I do. From
you
her,
feel
her family.
And that's why you need to show them you run this. She's not going anywhere.
Facts.
Listen to me. Miss Sister back there knows it's the damn truth, and you probably seen her do it. Women are master negotiators. I've covered this before. Women are master negotiators. They always offer us a very high ceiling. What they call it in sales. There's a customer's ceiling and the customer's floor. The highest that they are going to ask for and the lowest that they're willing to accept. Women never give us their floor in negotiation. She's never going to tell you what is the minimum she's going to accept. She's always going to push up on you for the maximum because she knows you haven't been with very many women and she knows you're most likely to give into it, and you are. So it's not like she missed her calculations. You want her to take you seriously? Switch the style up and let her know, you know what? I could do this. Absolutely. I'm going to wait. You letting them folks influence you and change your mind. You know what? Let me take a little bit. Wow. Because I'm guessing my way. Brother, do you realize that you are like every other man out there who's been in your position? The females have always been able to identify your kind. Always. You're never their first choice. You're always their last option. After they've quote unquote had their fun, here's the problem. They're willing to marry you and still do that because she feels like, okay, great. Now that I got a ring and a state obligation, he has to accept my bull crap.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I don't need to say anything, man. Jason already spitting facts. Shout out to homie Z-Whiff72. Z-Whiff, you already know I got you. What's Z-Whiff talking about? I got to hit the button for you first, though. Z-Whiff72 says, just woke up, sub to Chelsea, DoBetterSquad. Facts, see? That's what I'm talking about.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Z-Whiff wakes up out the bed, works from home, sees me streaming, sees the comment, and goes straight over to Chelsea's channel and sub. That's how it should be. Chelsea was at 904. What do you? If this not 1,000, I'm gonna end the stream. If it's not 1,000 subs, I'm about to refresh this page right here. I'm about to end the stream right goddamn now. I'm lying. I want to though. I want to. She's at 940. So if excuse my Detroit Public Schools education, I believe that's 36 subscribers we've gotten her. We still need 60 more. It's more than 60 people in here that's not subscribed. Stop being a dick. Go hit the click that goddamn subscribe button and do this shit. Shout out to Z-Whiff, man. Shout out to you. And Chelsea, I just noticed your last super chat amount was $313. Shout out to the D. Appreciate y'all. Let's get back to it.
She said that. I was like, well, why didn't you go for me before? She said, well, those guys weren't ready for.
There you go. Okay. Well,
there you go.
Then why are you sitting up here rushing yourself? Why? This is what I mean by you don't have very many options of females. If you did, you wouldn't be giving in and buckling to pressure from somebody who has no leverage. This is why young men need to prove to themselves that they can entertain the company of more than one woman, because women can see if you won't do that and they're going to abuse the hell out of it. If she sees that you're going to treat her like a fan and make her your only option, she's going to go straight to work abusing it. And she's going to pressure you early. Brian. You know why? Because she's terrified to death that you're going to meet another female somewhere and get some damn confidence about yourself, which you currently don't have. When's the last time you told her no to something?
Great question.
When is the last time I told her no and actually stuck with it?
There you go.
Thank you. That's enough.
I'm not sure.
I love dude, I watch certain people and I'm like, I said it earlier. They motivate me. I need to be better in all this shit. Not even in YouTube, in all aspects of life, man. Shout out to Jason, bro. Spin that game. Let me grab the super chat here. And I'll get back to it. Subscribe to Chelsea's channel, yo. Subscribe to Chelsea's channel. We still got time. We still got time. You bastards. You bastards, you. I'm mad because I know all of y'all didn't go over there and do it. That's why I'm mad, because you son of a bitch. We could have had it over already. We could have already had her 1,000 subscribers. She's monetizing. Once you had 1,000, Chelsea, you're on your own. Theo can just help you get there to a certain amount, certain extent. But let's see. I thought about that the other day. I was like, Chelsea's close. We might as well rock out with her, help her get there. Shout out to homie Clarence Carr. He's from a certain city. I can't remember the name of it.
Welcome to New York City.
Clarence get 2 drops because he always supporting the show.
Nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
Shout out to the homie Clarence Carr. What he says? Good morning, bro. Came in a little late. No, shout out to you, bro.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Oh, man, I just totally forgot. Y'all, Do Better Squad. I made it. I just remembered just now. Thanks for Clarence for making me look at this other soundboard. I made a soundbite, SP. I can't believe I forgot. I made this soundbite days ago. The soundbite of my man, King Pookie, whenever the women was looking for him.
Access denied.
That's a new soundbite. You come in here on some troll shit into the chat and the Do Better Squad.
Access denied.
You come in here talking bullshit, telling me what to do with my channel, and you don't support in any type of monetary way.
Access denied.
Shut the fuck up in this. I forgot I added that. I've been wanting to play that 1,000 times. Come over to my house, talking that bullshit.
Access denied.
Back to it. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, Clarence. You just made me remember that. That's my new favorite soundbite. We got one more, man. Let's see. Shout out to homie Project Leroy for the super chat. He says, road to 1K. Chat, take a moment to subscribe to Chelsea Live's channel on YouTube. Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And that's the thing. You guys know how YouTube works in the super chats. Super chats gets acknowledged, and they get a certain amount of time. So we'll take that time. We can use this time right now. Salute to the homie Project Leroy.
General, I salute you.
We'll give him his fair due for him contributing some money. And while you guys take this time to go click that goddamn link, just holla at your boy. Because if you don't hit that link, next time you try to log in to Do Better Squad, you know what it's going to say?
Access denied.
I just not get that much enjoyment. I forgot about that button. I'm so upset. I had it on here for days. Here you go. Access denied. We got one more here. Shout out to the homie BLJ. Shout out to you, big bro. Shout out to you, man. You know I got some.
General, I salute you.
BLJ, get on me. Shout out to my Cali boys. Where's my money, bitch?
Where's my money, bitch?
Salute to you, bro. Appreciate your super chat. BLJ been holding it down. Make sure you guys subscribe to Chelsea's channel. The homie BLJ said he subscribed to her a week ago. She was at 904. If that shit don't say 1,000 subscribers, I'm telling you, when you come in here to try to log in tomorrow,
access denied.
Not having it. I will not have it. Subscribe to her goddamn channel. Chelsea, you owe me dinner. Back to it. Let's get it. Let's see. Appreciate the super chats, Clarence. BLJ, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel.
She's found a beta who better hurry up and figure out where his alpha is.
Facts, bro. Hurry.
She gets you down that line, gets you down that aisle, game over.
It's a wrap, B.
Because she knows where you're going. She can see where your trajectory is going. And she wants to be along for the ride, but only for the benefits of it. And then what she's been doing to you, she's going to kick that into overdrive because she will believe that now she has the protection of the state. And that you will be obligated to take care of her, but that she will not be obligated to do anything else. You know what? There's a meme online from a pimp. I forget what his name was. Everybody knows his name. I don't know if it was Rosebud or whoever. But he said, fellas, get you a female who likes you more than you like her.
Facts.
Fellas go off and try to get a female that they like her more than she likes you. Get the chick who is invested in you more than you're invested in her. That's the one that's going to stand by you. That's the one that's going to invest in you. That's the one that's not going to be pulling no trick bag garbage. That's the one who has pitched camp and she's not looking to keep her options open. The chick you got is young, but she's already demonstrated she's not responsible. She wants to keep her options open, and she really wants a nigga with some swag, and that ain't you. You're more beneficial, you're more responsible, you're more productive, you will be better in the long run. She wants that, but she also wants that, I'm attracted and hot and heavy for. And what I'm saying is that's disrespect. Now, it's one thing if she wants to disrespect you, it's another thing if you accept this, that's you disrespecting
I knew he was going to love that
yourself.
Styles point.
She told me she wanted me to get a sleeve tattoo once, and I'm like,
do you have any tattoos?
I don't believe in tattoos.
Okay, let me try this one more time, nigga. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Okay, because you said you don't believe in them. I'm asking you a straight up question like a man. She's trying to do to you what Ciara did to Russell Wilson. She's trying to transform you into the type of dude she wants. This is anti-manhood. A man is supposed to imprint himself on a woman. She's supposed to be becoming more like you.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And I had to stop here, King Pookie in the building. I knew Styles. I'm like, Styles was gonna love that shit.
Access denied.
I think that's one that I made. As soon as I made it, I'm like, oh, this is a classic. This one is gonna be around forever, man. I completely forgot about that shit. But Jason just made a point here that I wanted to speak on. Specifically about the tattoo. And also some secondary thing that he mentioned that I can honestly admit I wasn't really aware of. Even when you look at the Russell Wilson Sierra dynamic. I didn't even realize this until Jason said it, that if those women can't find those type of men, they can't get with the futures. They'll settle. I know they'll settle because at the end of the day, they're a woman. They want to get that security. But not only will they settle, but they'll try to turn that man in. They will try to turn a Russell into a future. And the reason I bring that up is because of something Jason said and what this young man mentioned about the sleeve tattoos. Y'all already know my thoughts on tattoos. Not my deal. For men, I think a lot of men overdo it with them. With women, it's a hell no, you shouldn't have them. With to the men, I say, dude, calm down on that shit. Have one or two, but when you have the sleeves, that's too much. But here's the point I ultimately want to make. Look at this dude. If this dude ain't a square, I don't know what square is. and I'm saying it as just an older version of him. I was that same square. I was that same dude. The issue is there's nothing wrong with being square and there's nothing wrong with being lame, but know who you are as a man. And the simple fact that I can look at this dude in 5 seconds, determine he's the dude that doesn't have one tattoo, let alone a whole sleeve. If I can recognize that, his woman can, but she still want him to get a fucking tattoo sleeve. That tells you she doesn't care about you, young blood. She don't care about you, bro. She wants to mold you into something else. And I back up Jason 100%. He should be molding her, not the other way around. Let me get this super chat. We'll get right back to it, man. That's crazy. When I saw him mention that, I was like, bro, you're not even a tattoo type, and I don't even know you when I know that about you. If I can sense that, I know she can. Shout out to the homie Daniel, because somebody asked for a UK drop a second ago.
Top of the morning, Governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Shout out to the homie Daniel. He says, and this is another thing as well. Daniel is this man's age. I think Daniel said he's 26, so this is his peer. Daniel could probably get his man game. I said it not too long ago. His girl is trying to Russell Wilson him. See? Facts, bro.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And like I said, that was something that I wasn't even aware of. I knew that they would settle for a guy because they was going to ultimately, they need security. But not that they tried to mold him. I wasn't even aware of that. They would try to mold him because I don't really watch the Russell Sierra thing. I just, hear the little tidbits. But I didn't know she was trying to turn him into that. That's crazy. Let's get back to it. Appreciate the super chats, guys.
Instead, she's trying to get you to become more like her.
My sister said, tell him what I said. And she was like, she's going against her desires because we're in a constant battle of, because we went shopping for the apartment this weekend that we're going to move out in like 6 months. That was the plan. And she wanted to get the more expensive towels.
Oh, the towels. Kitchen towels.
And what I'm saying is, you can already see all these problems.
Thanks, Godfrey.
Now you want to marry it? Now, I hear your sister. Where's your dad?
This is what I wanted to know.
My dad passed from liver cancer.
When you were how old?
18. So I'm 20.
Yeah, but we got you have acquiesced to a lot of feminine energy.
And I'm sorry to pause it again. I promise I'll let it ride after that. But Jason makes a great point. He's adopted that feminine energy. His dad, he had his dad for 18 years, but that's how important it is for fathers to be in their child's lives. Because they need that. He needed to hear this from his old man. That way, but his old man unfortunately passed away out of his control, died from cancer. Cancer's a bitch. But this is why fathers are needed. Because this young man is about to potentially make one of the worst mistakes he can make, especially if he adds children to the mix. Because once you add kids into the mix, you're fucked, man. You're absolutely fucked. So he has this opportunity again. I don't believe he called for this. He called to try to get some type of career advice. At least that's the interpretation I got, using context clues from the very beginning of the conversation. Let me grab these super chats here. Let's see. Shout out to, I think that's Z-Whip. Hold on 1 second. Y'all blessing your boy today. Bear with me 1 second. I got that one from BLJ. Shout out to the homie Z-Whiff. What Z-Whiff says over here? Z-Whiff says, this guy is like Julian about to marry Shelby from the Best Man movie. Oh, facts, bro. Facts. Yeah. Run. Also, y'all subscribe to Chelsea Live. Like, make sure you guys subscribe. Shout out to Z-Whip72 a good dude too, man. He's a real good dude. I don't say that enough. Make sure you guys subscribe to Chelsea's channel. I'm going to check right now, see where we're at while we bring up this next super chat here. Let's see what we got here. Chelsea was at 904, I believe. Let's see. 947. All right. We got a little bit over 40, but we can do better. Make sure you guys hit the goddamn subscribe button. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, just thought about this. I said hit the GD channel. Chelsea's is kind of Christian related. I probably should be dropping GDs in the middle of saying that. I have self-awareness, but a bit too late at times, it seems. Shout out to the homie Daniel. What Daniel say? And again, before I read this chat, this is Daniel, a man that's his age. This is his peer. He says, brother needs to have more options and focus on himself more. That's my game for him. Facts, bro. Facts.
Bang! It's good.
And this is something that I always thought, Daniel, with younger guys. If y'all don't have no, man, I had my son at 23 and I was married. Married, 3-year veteran in the military. And I, for one, felt like, man, I wasn't married. I wasn't ready to be a father at 23. But I made it work. You know, I obviously took care of business. My whole point that I've been that I've always felt that guys having kids younger, it can slow you down. And a lot of guys never recover from it. I knew guys who were in the military who had babies and married at 18, 19, and they get stuck in that hustle because you have to provide for your child. So you never even get to, not even achieve your dreams, not even get a chance to actually dream your dreams. If that even makes any sense because you're so preoccupied on raising the child. So definitely, man, guys, stay childless and don't be committed to women when you're in your early 20s. Commit to a point where you're acting like somebody's husband when you guys don't have children or anything like that. Don't let a woman force you into a relationship. It's one thing if you don't have any leverage, and I'm sure Jason touched on this, is going to touch on this in a second. It's one thing if you have children and a woman has the leverage. If you're childless in your 20s or hell 30s, if you're childless, don't no woman have leverage on you, bro. Unless you're paying your bills, which if you in this space, you won't even be in that position because you won't have a woman. You won't never move in a woman because you're already smart enough to know that a woman's going to move in with you. Shout out to you, Dave. Let's see. I think we got one more here. Let's see. I think I do see one more. Let me grab it. Make sure I don't want to miss any of you guys. Shout out to Selena. Shout out to Baltimore.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore. You say you was, I never see you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Shout out to Selena Mason, Brian Mason. I seen Brian in the chat too. The Mason family, real good people. And the homie Mr. Severe, man. That's Smoking Talk. Make sure you guys subscribe to them and check them out Friday at 7 p.m. These guys go live. Selena says, love your podcast family and the Do Better Squad. I got hella work, so I may not be talking too much, but I'm listening. Shout out to you. Let's get back to the video. Appreciate all the super chat, guys. I'm looking at Z-Whip coffee about the best man. That's funny, bro.
Well,
you have acquiesced to a lot of feminine. It's not a debate. You've acquiesced to a lot of feminine energy, and that's not masculine. You're supposed to be leading. Leading is when we tell women no, and you're not very good at saying no. So all you're going to do is end up being a henpecked beta, and you will be miserable.
I am now.
I am not going to encourage you to marry this woman. So I'm not going to tell you don't do it because everybody knows my philosophy. My principle is I don't ever tell people to break up with who they're with because I'm not going to snuggle up with you. So if she's not there with you, don't call Jason because I'm not coming.
But Jason makes a good point. He says, I'm not going to encourage you to break up with you because I'm not going to be there. And that's smart on his part. But also at the same time, man, like he said, this young man said he's miserable. He's miserable already. Fellas, if a woman don't have your baby, man, she don't have no leverage on you. Don't say, I'll never understand guys in their 20s or any man who sits around in a relationship with a woman that makes them miserable. And it's one thing if you're married with kids, it's cheaper to keep her. I totally understand that from an economical standpoint. But if a woman don't have your child, if she's just your girlfriend, you don't owe her shit, bro.
Bang! It's good.
And I know this young man don't know, but he's going into a marriage already miserable. You shouldn't be miserable at fucking 25, man.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
You still in your folks' house. You haven't even been really working full time. You haven't even experienced life yet because you're on your grind. You're on your purpose. And that's great to see. It's great to see a young brother like this, man. He's not on foolishness. He's a responsible young man. But don't let no woman make you miserable. And ladies, on the other hand as well, don't be having these ties to people. If y'all don't have a family, you don't owe them shit. Back to it, man. I'm off my soul.
What I will tell you is I'm not going to endorse this. This is every red flag known to man. I'm not going to tell you don't break up with her, but I think you need to. I think this marriage thing needs to be rethought because her folks are thinking about good. We can shovel her off on a responsible young man, and now he's her problem. She's his problem now, not ours.
They're kicking her out. They're kicking her out this year.
Okay, and now you gonna fix it. And she's already demonstrated. They've already messed up with
Facts,
her.
Boosh.
They didn't raise her to be solid. Now she's gonna be your burden. And you haven't even gotten off the ground yet? No, she's going to need to earn the right to be with you. But you're not a guy who thinks he needs to earn the right to anything. You think she's more valuable than you. You think it's pompous and arrogant to say, you know what, you need to earn the right to be with me. Yeah, I caught you on the phone doing all kinds of scandalous stuff here. You're doing all kinds of dirty stuff on this phone. Now you got to earn that. But we've been together. We ain't really been together. You got to earn that. Win starting right now. Forget that. I get somebody else. Yeah, go get them. Yeah, go do that. I think that's a good idea. Matter of fact, why don't you go prove to me you can pull somebody better than me? Matter of fact, let me insist on that. Let me go on. You go prove to me you can pull somebody better. Now, you see, this is where you're going to find out if you're a man or not. Because a man needs to be willing. A man cannot have anybody putting anything ahead of his purpose.
Facts.
And you got her value ahead of your purpose, which means you don't have one. And a woman doesn't respect a man who makes her his purpose. And amazingly enough, you think, I know they're going to tell you otherwise. A woman does not respect a man who makes her his purpose. She don't want the fella that she's dreaming about, this you call her on the phone with, that dude is probably she's probably sitting there saying, he's got 2 or 3 other females he's talking to. Yeah, and she desires him. You're doing the exact opposite, thinking you're getting brownie points. And guess what? You're getting opposite results. Show her that you do not need her. If you really want to gain her respect, show her you don't need her. I didn't say it. I said show it. Tell her, here's the deal. I'm not going to do this. Yeah, moving in with you. Bad idea. Let me go ahead and get done with school first and stack my paper up. And if I still feel the same about you after I got a doctor after my name, maybe we'll take it up then. But right now, I'm not worried about that. Well, I can't be sitting around my eggs, this, that, and the other. You know what? Do whatever you're going to do. I'll kick it with you, but as far as marrying you, we're going to have to earn that.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But your sister knows I'm telling the truth because that's the way she feels about men. She doesn't want a man who needs her. She wants the man who doesn't need her.
Facts.
As young men, you've been henpecked in single mother homes to think that our job is to kiss women's rumps. And in reality, it is counterintuitive. You think the more I acquiesce, the more she'll love me. That's not the way it works. She's looking for the man who will say no. She's looking for the man who has his own life. She's looking for the man who tells her he has a purpose bigger than her. Now she has something to look up to. Because she knows all she brings to the table is sex. He's looking for something more than sex. Ooh, that's the guy I got to be with. The fellas looking for sex don't produce anything. The fellas going to orthodontic school do.
Hold on. Shout out to homie BLJ. I didn't even see the super chat, man. My bad. I'll make sure I grab that one.
my money, bitch?
BLJ says, let me move the chat a little bit. BLJ says, I'm getting Moose Locks vibes again. My damn PTSD. That's a great comment. If you guys don't know Moose Locks, TLA, I did a reaction on him. Yeah, that guy was terrible, man. You're right. But you know what, BLJ? I'll give him this. Moose Locks was dumb. Moose Locks was trying to argue with TLA. At least this young man is smart enough or has enough, wisdom at least, or sense to know when he's hearing the truth. Moose Locks was hearing the truth, but he was too busy being a little sassy, argumentative Betty. Appreciate the super chat, BOJ. That's funny, man. Moose Locks. Oh man, makes me remember when I brought his name up to TLA, and then it's like, oh, he's known in these streets. Shout out to you. We got one more from Chelsea's live line. She says, thank you, Theo, for being the best promoter. Thank y'all for all of the subs. We not gonna spam y'all in the chat anymore. Facts. We're not gonna spam y'all. But I was waiting for an opportunity. Go subscribe to Chelsea's channel. It's free, bro. It's free. Let's see where we at right now. We'll see where we at. Give me 1 second here, and we'll play the last few minutes of the video. 9:49. 949. We was at what, 404, about 45. So roughly half of you bastards. Now you might say, Theo, well, half of us was already subscribed, but here's the thing.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
I think a lot of y'all are just real, what's the word I'm looking for? Real stingy when it comes to his subscribe button. I get it. Y'all got to see the person's content worth subscribing. But if I tell you to do that shit, do it, bro. Back to it. Let's finish off this video, man. Jason's spitting, man. Jason's spitting. And then one more thing. The submissive missus left a comment on here saying, did you guys see? I saw that Sierra dress at the Oscars. I seen some people making videos about it yesterday, but I couldn't see it because it was blocked out. So I actually myself Googled the image of her, and I was like, what the fuck, man? What? It's gonna be a sad day. Pink Book Lessons called that shit a long time ago. Said she gonna dump Russell, and it's gonna be sad to see, man. Your fucking woman up there naked, the mother of your child on the red carpet for the whole world to see, and you just standing there like a little bitch. Back to it.
Demonstrate to them that you have found your purpose and your mission, and that will gain her respect. Still don't think you should marry her, but that will gain her respect. But right now, she has shown you utter disrespect.
I got you.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. You've given her no reason not to. You have allowed her to walk over you. I'm going to get mad because she's walking over you? You laid down, wrote the word welcome over your forehead. So she's treating you the way you're allowing. Being Mr. Nice Guy isn't interpreted by most females as something respectable because you're not demonstrating to them that you've got an edge to you. So she's thinking, if I get into a life or death situation, this guy doesn't really have that in him. And you haven't demonstrated that you do. How is she going to believe you're going to stand up to other men? You won't stand up to her.
Facts.
So yes, she will come and take the bag from you and take your resources and let you pay for all this stuff and then go lay up with another dude. Because you've demonstrated it's okay, that you don't have what it takes to demand more than that. So you have a decision to make. But if you're asking me what to do, I've already told you. I will not endorse this marriage. I will not tell you to break up with her. I do not do that with people. I never do that with people. Marriage, I think you need to think this over. And then if you decide you want to go through with it, think it over again. And if you decide after that you still want to go through with it, think it over one more time.
Facts.
When are you going to be finished with school?
Yeah, so after this 8 weeks, I'll be in my senior year. I have 32 more weeks for that, for my undergrad. I'll be applying to dental school. I have a year off from dental school to when I actually go. So I guess if I could just add it up.
Sounds like a year and a half.
Well, undergrad, yeah.
Okay. I expect to hear back from you when you have finished, when we finished our junior year. I expect to hear back from you. Sis, make sure he calls me.
I will.
There you go, man. There you go, man. To me, that's real talk, man. That's real talk. Let me go to my main cameras. Shout out to y'all, man. Miss some super chats. Good looking too, Boost Ninja. I saw what you did in the chat too. That's dope. That helps me. That actually helps me out a lot. I didn't catch it, but then I caught it after that. Appreciate you, bro. That does help a lot. Yeah, man. Let's get to this. Shout out to the homie Juice, man. Shout out to you, Juice. Did you drop another video? I thought I saw somebody in your chat saying something about a video that you dropped. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Let's see here. And then I should have put, we talk about that another time. Let's see here. Let me get this one out. Shout out to the homie Juice working Squeeze. Shout out to them Texas boys. What'd you say?
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
That girl know he a L7. Facts, bro. Facts, man.
It's good.
And again, when we calling him a L7, when we calling him a square, when we calling him a lame, we're not saying that from a disrespectful notion. The majority of guys in here, I know we got some wild ones on our hand, like Styles Point. We got some rebels in the chat, don't get it mistaken. But a whole bunch of guys in our chat raise their hand and say they a lame. I know I'm a lame. I've been a lame. And I had to teach myself when I was in my early 20s is that's okay, bro. Like, I didn't like going to the clubs and all that kind of shit. I wasn't as, let me turn the music down. It seems a little loud in my ear. I wasn't going to the clubs and all that kind of I mean, I would go because my friends wanted to go, but it wasn't my deal. It wasn't my scene. Like I wish when I was this young man's age, I was just focused on school and shit. Because in my early 20s, I was in the military and just worried about drinking. That's where my priorities were at. But looking back on it, I should have been prioritizing making myself a better person than also being on my purpose much earlier than me getting on my purpose when I was after the age of 35. So absolutely, I think it was a super chat I grabbed as well. I needed to grab as well. Let's see here. I said another. Okay, yeah. Let me make sure I called them all because I missed a couple of them. Let's see here. Oh yeah, got that one already. God dang. I know it was a couple more. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of them. But yeah, man, that was good game by Jason as well. He's a doormat for sure. Yeah, what's going on, Cree? Shout out to you. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but at least someone like he has an excuse. He had his dad, but his dad passed away at 18 from cancer, and it's no telling how long his dad was sick leading up into that, man, and him not having that role model. Let's see. I think I got that one, Daniel. Let's see here. I know I had. Thank you for getting that one. Make sure Juice, and I think someone said one after Juice too. It was Broken Tradition. Shout out to the homie BT. Shout out to you, Broken Tradition. Make sure you guys sub to BT as well. He says, you see how trash Russ been playing lately too? Facts, man, facts.
Bang! It's good.
And if you think one doesn't have to do with the other, man, stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Let's see. Derek says, I'm an OG L7. Yeah, facts, man. Facts. I knew that shit about myself when I was younger, man. I knew that shit about myself. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with being a lame, man. Be who you are. I think it's some fuck shit when you try to force yourself, try to mold yourself into something that you aren't. And let me make sure, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else super chats here. Let's see. Oh, and make sure you guys subscribe to, excuse me, Chelsea channel. Where do we end off at? Where were we at? Let me take a look here. Let's see. We were at 904, I believe, when we started. I thought we would get to 1,000. We could have got to 1,000 though, you sons of bitches. I'm talking about book. Let's see, 953. I got you 50 subs, Chelsea. Shit. I'll let your boy. I'll let your boy. We could have got you 1,000, but hey, 50 free ones in an hour. I don't think that's anything to complain about, man. Appreciate you guys stopping by. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Let's see. I see what you did there. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. That's mine. I'm talking to Boots. But he's afraid to leave. Yeah, facts, man. And that amazes me, man. When it's someone, let's see. I didn't see this one. BLJ says the angry man in Crimson Cure shredded Sierra in that dress. I'm not surprised, man. That does not surprise. I was watching a little bit of Crimson Cure, but I wasn't really paying attention that long. I didn't see that long of the show she did about it. But yeah, I think I saw it on the Coffee Pod, but he couldn't show the image of the dress. And now to watch somebody else needed the same thing, I was like, man, let me go look. And I was like, oh shit. Headphones fell out. I'm like, bruh, come on, man. When I saw the dress, like, really? Because ain't Sierra damn near 40? What do you hope to accomplish from this? Do you just have to be a thought? It's like whenever some twerk music come on and like women automatically got to start shaking their ass. Like, what are you doing here? You're getting attention. Oh, let me 3 or 4. What do you plan to gain from that? What are you planning to gain? A couple, some thirst trapping? You got the dude, but it goes back to something Jason said. She's got the man that not 1,000, millions of other women would have, but she's not what she wants. She settled for him. And this dude's a $300 million man. And he's wasting this shit being with her, man. A woman that doesn't respect you enough to go to that shit with some goddamn clothes on. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's see. Unfortunately, Adrian says today's society, nice guys finish last, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I'm not a fan of Jason Black, but I agree with him on this one. Yeah, man, because I think Jason, I know Jason's been online for a while, but I think he didn't have some. I think he has some negative things to say about The Godfather, which I'm not rocking with. Yeah, man, but he has a scarcity mindset, and I'll say this too. And as a new guy, on like the YouTube scene, I'm not a fan of like people who've been on YouTube, and I'm not accusing Jason of this. I don't know. He very well maybe this or may not. I don't like people who've been on YouTube for a while, and then other people start gaining some success in the same lane, and motherfuckers acting as if you got to speak homage to them. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I seen this, especially when Pearlie's took off. I seen so many black content creators on that shit. I'm like, yeah, Pearlie took off. Yeah, do she have some advantages you don't? Being a woman and being a white woman, of course you do. You know what I'm saying? Of course she has that advantage, you know, but but just dudes saying like, oh, they should be paying me homage. Like, dude, get the fuck off your high horse, bro. Again, I'm not saying Jason is that, but I've seen several content creators like that. I don't need to name their names. Y'all know the shit. You see it just like me. I don't buy into that, man. Like, you need to be paying homage to some other motherfucker just because you've been doing it for 5 years or 10 years and you at 20,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers. Like, that's just a little bit absurd to me. But I don't have an ego like that. So appreciate you. Let's see. Shout out to homie Mr. Gino. Shout out to you, bro. Mr. Gino said, I wonder if she's changed clothes. I wonder if she changed clothes behind his back. Facts, man. And the fact that she was trying to get that dude of all people to get a tattoo sleeve, it's like, what are you talking about? That's obviously not in his lane. But trying to mold him into yeah, you know what? Man, my bad. I was thinking of something else. No, you're right. I wanted these shades behind his back. Yo, if she would have did that shit, I'd have been like, pull the limo out. If she came outside, it was like she was wearing one dress. Then it was like, oh, the limo's here, changed to another one. I'd be like, look, let's go. I'm going to this bitch Dolo. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No, man. That's insane to me, bro. That's insane that she was in that dress, man. But hey, Russell did. But look, I'm not about to sit up here and complain about that man's wife. He's sitting here rocking with the shit. It's obviously something that he likes. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Almanage. What Almanage says. Make sure you guys subscribe to Almanage as well. She says, I think Russ' man's business is seriously lacking. I think Russ's man business is seriously lacking considering what happened with his first wife. Yeah, you know what? And what I don't remember the details. I remember that picture when he got drafted. She was sitting there smiling, looking like Omega Karen. Like, somebody get this white lady out of here. But I don't really remember the details. I know he dumped her. I know they didn't have any children, but I think he broke up with her and got with Sierra. I don't know. Where's Russ's dad at? I don't know anything about Russ. I think he's just from Wisconsin. That's all I really know about him. So I don't know. She don't want you. Facts, bro. Facts. Let's see. Sit the suit. Did I get it today? I think I got it. I think that's an old one. Let me make sure. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss any more super chats. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. I hate doing that shit. I hate when I miss super chats. Let's see. Did I miss? Let's see. Wait a second. Did I miss one? Did I miss one from you, Daniel? I thought I caught it. Let's see. His dad passed away. Okay. He would have cried if he got a tattoo. Facts, bro. He'd be like, That's funny, SP. His dad passed away, I believe. Okay. I didn't know. And that's the other thing, you know, and if that happened to Russ, kind of goes back here, man. I couldn't imagine, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's funny, my dad called me the other day when I was on live, and I meant to tell y'all the reason he called me, to come move his stove. My old man calls me to do his heavy lifting. And it's crazy because I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pop's 63 now. Shit, I come over there, move this refrigerator and shit. He called me like the goddamn moving man. Hey, son, we're going to move this refrigerator from this place to this place. I'm like, all right, bro. Just tell me when. I'll be there with my back. She was screwing his teeth. Oh, wow.
Bang! It's good!
Wow, I didn't know that, Almanaz. I did not know that. Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that she was banging out the old teammates, huh? I did not know that. That's crazy. If I was LB, if I was like opposing Russ, I'd be taunting him with Sierra's line the whole time I was on the field. Fuck cancer. Facts, bro. Facts, man. Cancer takes away way too many people, man. Way too many people, man. That's crazy. I didn't know she was banging his teammate. I didn't know Russell lost his father. But it goes to show you the same thing happened to this young man Jason was talking to. Guys end up losing their dads, or then worst case scenario, or even a worse scenario is kids not even having their father. But even if they have their father, you lose your dad when you're a teenager. You still lose your dad before you're able to hit those critical years when you transition from a young man. From a teenager to a young man. And that's, to me, this most critical time, because that's when you need your dad in your corner give you all the game, man. So yeah, his dad passed away in 2010. See, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, man. Damn, that's sad. But yeah, I didn't know she was banging out. I didn't know she was the old gangbang over here. I didn't know that. Let's see. User, let's see. Hi, Solo. Your user, my family's from Jamaica. Oh yeah. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Elaine. Not surprised at that at all. Ice-T did the same thing. Golden Tate. Oh, Golden Tate. Oh, bruh. Oh, man. It wasn't Golden Tate, man, because don't tell me Golden Tate did that, because I saw him bitching about, what's my man name? He just got traded, Jalen Ramsey. I think Jalen Ramsey dogged out Golden Tate's sister. Wasn't it something like that? Theo, it's when males adopt a female's mentality when it comes to relationships. Facts, man. Facts, absolutely. And this man, and this was happening to this same young man. He was taking on the feminine role while his woman was taking on the leadership role. But while they're even in those positions, when he's ultimately going to be the breadwinner after he graduates, finishes up dental school and all those kind of good things, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Free time sheet. He's going to move. We're going to move, but that only means, we're going to move, but that only means they're going to watch you move. That shit, he boss you around. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. My old man be on that shit. Like, I mean, oh yeah, boss, what did you want? Oh yeah, man. Hey, can you help me move this refrigerator? I got the deep freeze I need to move. I'll be like, fuck it, man. All right, let me do it. My back's still a little bit younger, man. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Appreciate you guys kicking with me. I had my dad, but it wasn't for my older brother. I would have been lost with no game. Facts, man. Like I said, I always had my dad. And then, but you know, everyone isn't at fault. I realized this myself, and I had this conversation with my father. My father and my parents are both the same age, 63. And I'll be 40 this year. I've had my parents for 4 decades, man. A lot of people aren't that lucky, bro. A lot of people. And I had to realize that about myself, because I look at my dad. I think my mom had good run with her parents, because my grandma just passed away within the last 10 years. But my dad lost his mom when he was 11. So I never knew my grandmother on my father's side, because she passed away when my father. Can you imagine losing your mom at 11, man? So my father basically grew up without a mom, and then he lost my grandfather, his father, when he was about. I was a small child, so about 25. So he had about 25 years with his father. But I just feel blessed in that aspect. And it's something I hadn't really considered recently, is that I was blessed with having both my parents for 40 years. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Lost my dad when I was 19. See, yeah, man. So, shout out to everyone, you guys, shout out to you for, if you end up losing some loved ones, man. But it's unfortunate. So if you guys are able to, still have your folks around, be grateful for that shit. And I'm not saying you should kiss your parents' ass just because they birth you. Just because people spit out kids, shit puppies, doesn't mean that doesn't make them parents. But yeah, if you're lucky from that aspect, and I realize about myself, I've had both my parents for 4 decades, man. So everyone can't say that. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll go ahead and yeah, man. See, this is sad, man. I hate when people lose their folks, especially as kids, man. Lost my dad at 12, man. Like, that shit just puts you at such a disadvantage. Something that's out of your control. And then, if parents don't remarry, man, it's unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll be in the chat though, y'all. I'll be in the chat. Shout out to y'all.